think, if I can become healthy, then I'll become happy. So let me become healthy and then happiness will be mine. But I am telling you the reverse. If you can become happy, you will naturally become healthier. You know what is a placebo? If you give a blank pill to somebody, the doctor says, this is the latest drug created by this big pharma house. It's been tested on 10,000 people and it's been shown to work every time. And saying that, the doctor gives a blank pill. The patient doesn't know. The patient thinks, I'm getting the medicine. So how much do you think would be the effectivity of such a blank pill? You would say, how can a blank pill work? Otherwise, what is the need of medicine? Well, you check it out. The world records in such tests worldwide have shown again and again and again that if any medicine is 100% effective, the placebo is 55% effective. Means the person is thinking, I am getting cured. And to 55%, the person does get cured. Baylor Medical Center in Dallas has conducted tests on the arthroscopic knee surgery. Arthroscopic knee surgery is one where they do 3 small incisions. It's a laparoscopic process and they insert their instruments. And through those instruments, they see the knee, so they don't have to cut up the whole knee. And once the knee is examined, then they have 3 options. Either they scrape the knee clean, or they use jets to clean it, or else they do nothing and just stitch up the incisions. So this study, which was done in Dallas itself, those patients for whom they did nothing, after the surgery, they were told, oh my God, we did a tremendous job of cleaning up on your knee and you will start getting all right now. So scientifically validated that within the space of 2 years, their knee condition had recovered to a very large extent because their mind was telling them, my knee should now be functioning all right. You may say that, Swamiji, this kind of placebo effect is more like a hocus pocus. You give a blank pill and it works. Well, one scientist called Marcel Kinsborn of New York created the expectancy theory. And this scientist, he said, what happens is when you are expecting a result, your mind causes the brain to fire the neurons in consonance with your expectations. So if you are expecting, I should be getting all right, then those neurons are getting fired which are curing you. And that is how the placebo works in this world. So, the biggest confirmation of the placebo that I found was the reverse placebo. What is the reverse placebo? In placebo, you've given a blank pill, but the person is thinking, I've got the medicine. Reverse placebo, you are telling the patient, I'm giving you poison, but actually you're giving nothing. The patient is thinking, oh my God, I'm getting poison. But this experiment was not allowed by the FDA of USA, it was done in Japan. Students were told that, poison ivy is such a terrible thing, we will give it to you, we will blindfold you and put it on your upper arm. So, poison ivy was not put, this ordinary paste was put. But the students thought, oh my God, I should be now getting irritation, I should be getting an allergic reaction. And in 6 out of 10 cases, that reverse placebo actually worked. It was nothing and they were thinking it was giving them poisonous effects. But an even bigger confirmation of this is the nocebo. So we now know what is the placebo and the reverse placebo. And what is the nocebo? Nocebo means you give the medicine to the patient, but don't tell the patient I've given you a medicine. Now the patient is actually getting the cure but doesn't know it. So this experiment was done in thoracic surgery. So thoracic surgery is a major operation. And when the patient comes out of that unconscious state and the effect of the painkiller subsides, then there's tremendous pain. So that is then shut out by giving the patient morphine. So some of the patients, they are told that, look, we are adding morphine to your intravenous IV and you will be all right. And they become all right. And the other patients are given the morphine but not told that they are getting it. And many of the cases it doesn't work because they don't know that they are getting this morphine. So in each of these cases, what we are experiencing is the tremendous power of the mind over the body. So what this highlights is, people think, if I can become healthy, then I'll become happy. So let me become healthy and then happiness will be mine. But I am telling you the reverse. If you can become happy, you will naturally become healthier. Make sense? Again, people think that if I succeed in my profession, I will become a happier person. I am telling you the reverse. If you become a happier person, you will become more effective in your work. This has been tried out with doctors. Doctors were made happier and their effectivity was tested. So in the medical profession, they have this kind of a simulation where the doctors are given a symptom and say, okay, diagnose. And then a couple of symptoms are added. Would you like to change your diagnosis? And then some more symptoms are added. So what is needed is the nimbleness of the doctor's mind, because there's a tendency to get stuck in the first diagnosis that was made. This is called anchoring. So when doctors were made happier, it was found their creative juices had just got ignited. There was less of anchoring. And how were they made happier? You will not believe it. Some lollipops, some candy was placed in front of them. They didn't even have to eat it, just the thought, oh, there's chocolates here, made them happier. Now doctors want to make their patients happy, so they keep, lollipop there when you go to meet them. But in my opinion, the lollipops should be kept for the doctors so they can do a better diagnosis. And the message for the medical institutions is how important happiness of the employees is, because they will just perform so much better.
Daily Sadhana is a unique coaching platform envisioned by Swami Mukundananda for people of all backgrounds to make systematic spiritual progress at your own pace and in the comfort of your own home. In daily sadhana, Swami Mukundananda will be your personal spiritual coach and will help you learn and practice spirituality every day in a structured and engaging manner.
If we could transform ourselves just 1% every day, after a few months, we would have changed ourselves 100%.
Daily Sadhana offers beautifully designed online courses where the timeless Vedic philosophy is systematically organized into daily lessons. Each daily lesson contains an exclusive video lecture, review slides to revise the key takeaways, special meditation sessions, and quizzes and exercises. Visit mydailysadhana.org to learn more and start your spiritual practice today.